Hello, lovely people of the internet. I am Dameon Geppetto, and I'm back once again. We have another great Magic the Gathering arena video for you today. Today's deck is a Boros discovery deck, and this deck took me a while to tech out. It was just about 50-50. I just couldn't find the right magical combination of spells, but we have figured it out. We are smashing face with it now. It's doing what it's supposed to do and winning games. And oh boy, is Discover a mechanic that is so busted. Watch this win streak at the end of the video and you'll just see some amazing come from behind victories. Yeah, it's scary how good this deck is, but I'm going to break this deck down after the intro. All right, what do we have here, folks? This is a simple Boros discovery deck, and the key about the Discover is Quintorius Khan. He has Discover a 4 as an ability, a 5 mana Planeswalker. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, it deals 2 damage to each opponent and you gain 2 life. So whenever you discover, or whenever you use the exile cards and cast them from exile, it's a passive. But for +1, it creates a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. So for 5 mana, you throw it down, it's got 4 loyalty. +1 it, it's now got 5 loyalty. -3 it, Discover 4. -6, now I don't have this in the video today, but if you -6, it's pretty much GG. Because exile any number of target cards from your graveyard, add 1 red mana for each of the cards exiled this way, and you may play those cards this turn. It is just amazing because not only does it give you that mana, but remember, each card you cast from exile does 2 damage to the opponent and you gain 2 life. So if you cast 3 cards, that's 6 damage. It's 6 life for you, plus whatever else you got on the board. I mean, oh my, oh my. So you don't necessarily ever need to get to the -6, but you do want to use that -6 if you are at least at 7 loyalty, so Quintorius can still be out on the board and you get that passive win from all of those exiled cards. So let's break it down for you. This card was actually the key to making this deck work. I was all 3 mana cards or greater, and then we switched it up, and now I've got Rin's Resolve in here as a 2 mana card. Exile the top 2 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. So this works great. It gives you a turn 2 play, so that if you're flooding or bricking, it helps you get through and draw cards, cycle your deck. Plus, once Quintorius is out there, you draw this card, you throw a couple extra possible spells into exile, which help trigger Quintorius. And then in the 3 slot here, we've got 4 Seal from Existence. This is a enchantment that takes a non-land target permanent, exiles it, and it's got Ward 3 on it, so it's really hard to remove. This is just board control. Temporary Lockdown, 3 of these. Once again, board control. This takes care of all of the Boros Convoke decks. It takes care of all the mono red aggro decks, the Gruul aggro decks. And since all of our permanents are 3 mana or up, it never takes anything from us other than our token creatures that Quintorius makes, but Quintorius can make a token creature every turn, so it's not a big deal. Tali's Favor. This is a 4 of, and it is a 3 mana enchant creature you control. When it enters the battlefield, discover 3. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has trample. This can get you another Tali's Favor. This can get you Temporary Lockdown. It can get you a seal. Remember, when you discover, you can put it in your hand. You don't have to cast it, but you get a free cast of a 3 mana spell or less. We also have 4 Volderin Thrill Seekers. Once I put this card in the deck, it changed the deck completely. It made it have another win con and just go up to the next level of strength. This is a 3 mana 1/1 that back up 2, so you can put 2 +1 counters on it or any other creature. Now with the backup is if you pass off the +2 to any other creature, it gets its ability of 1 mana, sacrifice this creature, it deals damage equal to its power to any target for that turn only. The Thrill Seeker always has that ability. You will see in the gameplay there are several times that I pass that off, and that gives me the win because I put it on a bigger creature, attack, and then sack for damage. Angel Fire Ignition. This is life gain. For 3 mana, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. It gains Vigilance, Trample, Lifelink, Indestructible, and Haste until the end of the turn. This is a lifesaver in the deck. And the Geological Appraiser is a 4 of. It is 4 mana. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, discover 3. Once again, that means any of these cards here. A Geological Appraiser can come out. It can discover 3. It discovers a favor. Boom, it gets plussed up. The favor discovers a 3. It gets ignition. Now, this is now a 4. Now it is a 6/5 creature creature with vigilance and haste, and you get 6 health. I've had this Geological Appraiser trigger 3 favors in a row before it triggered something else. It's nuts. Discover is nuts, folks. We have 3 Stingerback Terrors. 4 mana creature, flying trample. It gets -1/-1 for each card in your hand. This is plottable for 3 mana. If you plot it, it goes into exile. And then if you have Kentorius out with this plotted, Kentorius comes out. You can cast this for free from the exile, and it triggers Kentorius's passive ability. This card flies. It's got trample. It's super strong. And this card right here, we added in the middle of this streak, and it gave us the difference. We started out with what's in our sideboard now, Terror of the Peaks, and then we ended up rotating that to the sideboard, and we added this card in, Bruce Tarl, Roving Rancher. And you think, why? Well, Ox, who cares? It's a legendary creature. Oxen you control have double strike. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, exile the top card of your library. It's a land card. Create a 2/2 white Ox creature token. Otherwise, you may cast it until the end of your next turn. This card ETBs something into exile that can also trigger your Kentorius, and it's just like Ren's Resolve until your next turn. If it happens to be a land, it also creates an Ox, which, oh, by the way, while Bruce is out there, that Ox is a 2/2 with double strike. Creating tokens for you, putting stuff into exile. This has just added the next level to the deck. And then in the 5 slot, we have Elesh Norn. This is a Vigilance 4/7. You've probably seen this card before because she is amazing. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time, i.e. Geological Appraiser comes in, discover 3, 2 times. Seal from existence, 2 non-land permanents get taken. Oh, your Elegant Parlor that surveils, just a land that surveils, surveil once, twice. And also, permanents entering the battlefield don't cause abilities of permanents your opponents control to trigger, so you shut down ossifications, you shut down ETBs on your opponent. Yes, Elesh Norn is a queen. She is the mother of machines. She is amazing. And the namesake of the deck, Kentorius Khan, the Elephant Man. This makes the deck sing. Once Kentorius comes out, if they can't remove it, it's pretty much going to be a GG because we can discover, we can create tokens every turn, we can do lots and lots of stuff. And we got one of the Chamil, the Inner Sun, my favorite chimichanga discover machine here. This is a legendary artifact for 6 mana. Spells that you control can't be countered, and at the beginning of your end step, discover 5. So if Kentorius is out and then Chamil comes out, every single turn, you can throw that discover 5 out there and you get the passive from Kentorius. Also, if you get this out and there's no Kentorius, you can actually cast everything in this deck, so you could hit an Elesh Norn, you could hit a Kentorius. There is so much synergy in this deck that it just goes off. And as far as the lands go, we got 1 Igonjo, we got 3 Plains, we got 3 Mountains, we got a Sokazan, we got 3 Forges, 3 Parlors, 2 Inspiring Vantages, 4 Restless Bivouacs for a little bit of creature land love, 1 Sundown Pass, and 3 Field of Ruin. You can see the sideboard here, a couple Requisition Raids for artifact removal, Agathas for graveyard hate, Stonebrains, 2 of those for lobotomy, library attack. Got 2 depopulates total here for wipe. We got 2 Surges for protection, a Brotherhood's in once again early, board control, artifact control, and 1 Elspeth's Resplendent, which, has gone in and out of this deck, but it's sitting in the sideboard. And like I said, 2 Terror of the Peaks and a second Chamil, just so that you have some flexibility when you sideboard in your best of 3 matches. Again, this is the deck. Thank you very much for tuning into the channel. Please make sure you like and subscribe for more content. And we've got ourselves an amazing win streak coming up for you right now. But you can't if you're a free-to-play player like me, Exile. Because if it puts me against a horrid matchup that I have, at best, 30 to 40% chance of winning against this deck on a good day, and I have to play it, and then I lose 2 games in a row, and then it does the next thing in a best of 3 again, I've now wasted an hour, and I've gone 0-4. That's not helping me. Like, this is the same thing everybody talks about. Limited's better. No, it's not. Maybe if you spend money, it is. But not if you're a free-to-play player like me who has made videos talking about how the game's rigged and talking about how to hack the cheating that they're doing. If you're somebody like me who's done that, there's no, this is better. No, like, it's all cheating. If you don't believe that there's different ranks to the type of players, if you don't think that they've got the whales on some kind of huge-ass, like, bonus, you just haven't been paying attention to the real world. Like, I don't think if you spend $20 that they give you a huge chance of winning. But if you spend $1,000, I guarantee you somebody who spends $1,000 matches up against the jankiest piece of shit decks out there. I guarantee it. Like, I don't know what the number is. I don't know if you spend 100, if you get a boost. Maybe it's if you spend over $20, you get a boost and it goes up. Like you get a boost for an hour. If you spend $20, you get a boost for 4 hours. If you spend $100, like, I don't know how it works, but this is a pay to win game. There's not a single free to play game that's not pay to win. This is a mobile game. This is not a game of skill or game of strategy. This is a mobile game. This is a, love it. Their whole board's gone. See, look at that. We had lost 3 in a row. It just gave us the perfect cascade right there. Bye-bye. No, there's not an arena premium, but this game is maintained by the whales, the people who spend all the money, and that's who they cater to. So to think that, look, this is like another perfect Boros Convoke lover. You dumb cunts. Let's go wide. I told you we weren't going to get to Platinum 3. I said we're going to try. I told you we wouldn't. Okay. We need another wipe, don't we? Alright, what do we do here? I think we go like this. We go like that. Do we discover or do we go wide? I think we got to go wide with them. And we plot you. Oh, and they leave. See? They left. They gave up. Thank God. Thank God. Hopefully this coming week I can do some more arena content. I've been trying to work on this deck, and I need to do my Milling Misery deck. Oh, we were supposed to look at, instead of the Terror of the Peaks, the Bruce. Come on. Forgot about Bruce. Forgot we were supposed to do Bruce. See how Bruce fits in this deck. Because I really don't think the Terror of the Peaks is a fit in the deck. We get rid of one, and we have 2 in the deck. We get rid of one, put it at the bottom of our library. The top card draw is another Terror of the Peaks. Totally random, bro. I swear, totally random, bro. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's a good card. We've been seeing a lot of this deck, and I don't normally see this kind of deck. This kind of Azorius deck. Must be a weakness for us. Okay. Free cast. Well, at least we get lockdown next turn, I guess. Can't do the Chamele. Okay. They're going to just go off on it because they're losing it next turn, maybe? Let's see. See if they even pay attention to the lockdown. Sometimes people just don't pay attention to what's going on, and they're just, oh, this is what I do in my deck. So let's see if they're one of those players. Oh, no, they're waiting. They're going to counterspell the lockdown. All right, that's fine. Yep, told you. Let's see if they got a protection. They do not, so let's get rid of it. Bye-bye! Calm down. If they have trample, that worries me. Security bypass is what'll kill us in this. Can't take the 10. Let's find out if Elish Norton doubles with the Terror out there, or if it's just the 4. I think it's just 4, but... Do they have another No More Lies? And this is the kind of deck that you think it's amazing when it plays against you and it draws perfect like this, but you build this kind of a deck and it is shit, man. It does double it. Make them have to save it. Okay, they did have it. They had the save. I figured as much. Holy shit. Look at this drawing, man. 3 Homestead Courages, 1 of the protections, double up on the fucking Storm Chaser. Wow. What else do they have? They have another Lauren's Escape. We know it. Like, what would be the perfect card for them to have so that we can't win? Lauren's Escape, of course. We know they got enough. They have some sort of protection for the Virtuoso. Like, there's no question. No questions at all. So the question is, I think we have to take a risk because we're dead with this Virtuoso. So we got to take a risk and hope that we can get a temporary lockdown. If not, well, we got a Thrill Seeker up on the Norn. There we go. They have something. Oh, there we go. There's one. What you got? Well, that's perfect hit there. We might pull this one off. We've got invulnerability, which you're going to get rid of. Okay, as long as they didn't do another one, we're okay. Do they block with both? No! Okay, that's a win. They didn't do their math. Fling for the win. Yeah, see, I took the risk and it worked. Bruce, right? That's what we're going to do? We're going to try that instead of Terror of the Peaks? I think the Terror of the Peaks was a decent suggestion from Daisy, but... What? No. This is it. Bruce. Oxen have double strike. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, exile the top card of your library. If it's a land card, create an Ox. Otherwise, you may cast it. And it's a 4, which means that if I discover with the Elephant, with Contourus, who is this deck, so if I discover with him, I can hit something else. Bruce. Hey, see? You put a card in, and we get it in your opening hand. Almost like it's rigged. Because it is. Because it's rigged. It's rigged. Psst. The game's rigged. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. I think this is a, what's it called? Insidious Roots deck, is my guess, from just seeing that thrown out. That's just my guess. But we do have a lockdown, so we can wait until the Roots is out or what. Oh, shit. What are you going to make? Voldarin's going to piss me off. Oh, they did that instead. That sucks. But that just means I get to wait longer. My impetuousness will not matter anymore. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Because it's got trample. I don't want protection. Okay. Warrior, what the f*** is their deck? I have no idea what their deck is. At least it's original. I'll give them that. You see so much of the same shit. It's nice to see somebody doing something different. Even if it's got me going, what the f***? I have no idea what you're doing. 2 out of 2, same exact land. Not just both land, the same exact land. Man, that hurts. Oh, I shouldn't have let it go one more. Well, they're down to 1 card. Who cares about the Bivouac? That was a mistake. I'm pretending like I didn't make a mistake. Actually, it's not a mistake, because now we have the, if they have removal, okay, it's a land. Invasion, okay. What a top deck. What is they going to do? Bruce, yep. What was the word on that too? Okay. It doesn't matter now, because it gets a +1. Ooh. They gotta attack to get the +1. Probably should have sat back and double blocked, but that's okay. It's got the hexproof, unfortunately, and it's got ward. Yeah, sucks. Alright, what do we go with here? Let's get Bruce out. My favorite Drake song. Get rid of the flood. Oh, that's why I stay back. There you go. Fair enough. Alright. This is better. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Ha 50 band, 100 band. Yeah! Bruce! 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 That's what we need in this deck, is stuff that exiles and helps us cycle through the horrible shuffler. All your lands are surveil, etc. because the shuffler. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm glad that they made those surveil lands. And it was funny that so many of the content creators were like, oh, surveil lands, that's nothing, that sucks. And I'm just like, did you not watch my video? Like how to hack the rig shuffler? It talks about card draw, surveil, scribe, cycle through your deck. That's the best way to deal with it. Clearly they didn't, because they were like, oh, they're not going to be good. They're not going to be good. They're just surveil. And it's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I get to look at the top of my deck and see what kind of bullshit it's trying to pull on me? Yes. Oh, this is the big boss. It's giving us mono white for the big boss. Third time's a charm, folks. Usually when you hit that promotion, the third try is when you usually go through, or when it starts to get easier. It finally gives up and says, fine, we'll let you have a chance this time. Nothing we can do about that. We just let him go. God, I wish this band had been out more long. Faith No More, man. They're so good. This is their first album, too. They just kind of like... The singer was a little weird. He kind of just... Oh, we didn't even have a fucking land in the next two. We just got ourselves closer to land as well. Oh. Wow. No land so far. We're 13 cards in. That means we've drawn 6 without a single land. It's fine. Okay, mural. It's an interesting old school deck. What the f***? A Halo Fountain? I've never been able to get that card working. Okay. Oh, of course, a Surge, black and red. I'm like, what does Surge do? Oh, yeah, that's right. Black and red. What do we go with here? That's a win. There we go. We're into 3. Fling. 2019 deck. Exactly, exiled. Yeah, I saw lethal. I saw lethal Smurf. Yeah, we're back to 3. Oh, shit. I mean, we're going until we get to the bottom. So if this is a loss, this is the end of the stream, folks, because I'm not going to give up what I've just gained. If it's a win, we go until we get down to the bottom of Platinum 3, which could be one more game. So I'm just letting everybody know what the rules are of my crazy shit. But I've been going 6.5 hours. That's enough to say, like, enough with this game. All right, we'll keep that. That's fine. 9 on a fucking new day that's only started an hour and a half ago with this deck? Yeah, I don't know. This deck's pretty good, huh? Well, we got to get rid of that shit right away. It's my favorite card right now with best of 1. So I believe Exiled, you were the one saying best of 3 is better. Nah, Aggro cannot handle a temporary lockdown. You got 3 temporary lockdowns in your deck, Aggro's done. They're all 1 and 2 mana shit. Go you first. Let's get that Discover going. Okay, play with fire. Fair enough. Get rid of it. Shock. Okay, same thing. Except it's not as good. Should have waited for me to pick the card, but hey, you're a mono red. I don't expect you to play good. Well, let's see. Monstrous Rage. I'm guessing since we just came up, they're going to have the good shit. I mean, what am I saying? I don't think we need that. That's not going to help us against this deck. We already got one, too. Take the Swift Spear. Just hope they don't have another Monstrous Rage and another Pump. Oh, that's not a Monstrous. Please don't be... Oh, they got their land. Please don't be another Monstrous. What do you have? You scare me. You scare me. On. Angel Fire. Oh, they got another shock. Play with fire this time, okay. Sure. That actually blocks. Sweet. Yay. So like I said, if we lose this game, this is it. Oh, no, I think you get 2 losses in a row, right? Do you get 2 losses in a row when you go up? I think it's 2 losses in a row that it'll give you if you get promoted. What'd they put in there? Demonic Ruckus? I know I got Ignition. Life gain is the enemy of mono red. You have 3 games where you can't drop down after promotion no matter win or loss. Okay. Thank you, Marathon, for the actual number. So we'll go 2 losses then. Maybe. I keep getting more and more viewers. I don't know why. I always wondered what it was. That makes more sense now. It's got trample. You done? Why? It's got trample, you stupid idiot. God, mono red has to be the worst. What the Like, I get mad at how bad people play. Do you have a braid to get rid of the lockdown? Whatever you have, you can't get rid of the seal. But lockdown's better. They're like, what do I do, George? What do I do, George? What you got? You got Victory next turn, no matter what. See if that... I don't think they can do 13 with just 2 cards. I don't know what they're still doing here. Like... Okay, now I'm to 8. Okay. Like, dude, sorry. I still have 4 life. You're dead. You know how Reach now has a big old bow so you can see it come combat? Hexproof is pretty obvious. I have a feeling everything is going to... Vigilance is going to flash out. Trample's going to flash out. All of these special things. Death Touch is going to put like, woo, like a death thing above it. Like, because people are dumb. I can't believe they don't have it. Like, those are the kind of things they could add to the game. Like, if you don't want to improve your game, like, you can at least just add simple little graphic shit like that that makes the game better. We just heard this song, but she is good. No, we heard a different song from her. Never mind. This is a song when I broke up with my ex and Cambodia, I played like 20 times in a row every day opening my bar. Sitting up there. Put you up there, name in the sky. Does it ever get lonely? What do we go with? I don't think we lock down yet. I think we go like this. Start that way. Because we don't have anything less. Let's see what they got. They probably got more 2 mana shit. Yep, like I said, they got more 2 mana shit. Just so you could take advantage of me. That's perfect. Get us life gain. Why? Why? Why do people do this stupid shit? The mono white is just bad. Dad bod. Stop thinking about your dad bod. The man. Why are people so bad at this game? All right, what do we go with? Do we Angel Fire to get the life? Or do we seal Autolane? I think we seal Autolane. Who cares about the Volder and Thrillseeker? Maybe we get a land. No land? Jesus. We just need that 5th land. We get a land that doesn't come in tapped and we can do Quintorius. See, there's a reason I'm waiting on the lockdown because, okay, so it comes in tapped. We don't need that now because it's a little late. Oh, we got Quintorius in our hand. What am I worried about? What do we go with here? I think we take our seal that we have. Get rid of, I don't know, one of the voices, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We still got the lockdown, but rabble rousing, okay. Well, that's something to get rid of with the seal here. Are they going to finally attack? I think they're out of 2 mana shit, so yeah. Well, maybe we don't even have to worry. Like, they're just going to sacrifice everything just for rabble? Like, okay. Alright, go ahead. Next turn we can seal. What is it? It's got to get to 10, right? Yeah, 10 or more creatures. Alright, we get a free cast on it. That's why you do that first. Take everything. This is just disgusting, huh? That's a game, by the way. If they didn't notice. Oh, we don't even have to attack now. Fucking Discover's broken. Why did they ever do this? Bruce, instead of the terror, balanced out the curve so perfectly. It's what we needed the whole time. keep that. We'll put that in the graveyard because it comes back and we got one in our hand, so there's no rush. Trailblazer, okay. Let's go hit them for 5. Take that life gain. See if they got a big boy to take with a seal. Otherwise, it's an appraiser probably. Or we could just Angel Fire again. See what they do. Oh, they're just gonna Brawler. Okay. Well, it really isn't going to matter what they do. As long as they don't get rid of the Thrill Seeker, we got to win. Or as long as they also don't have the fucking, what's its name? Calamity. Calamity will kill us. But we do have the Thrill Seeker to kill the Calamity before it can attack. So that's what they're going to cast, is Calamity. Because that would give them an auto win here, right? Or Smugglers to put Calamity down. Okay, so they get 2. Oh, it's not Calamity. Well, that's good news. Alright, there we go. It's a win. Alright, I'll take that for free. Jolene, fine, whatever. Fling it for the win. I'm surprised more people don't play with the Thrill Seeker. It just combos so well with stuff. Like, I don't know. Exiled. I'm not sure yet. I might. I usually say that, and I've got so much of this set because I've started playing again when this. I've been playing since this set came out, so it's a possibility that I might save them because I didn't have enough the other day when they had the what's it called, the draft token available. I didn't have enough available to get it, so I might. Yeah, I think I'll probably save for now. Whether or not I save my all my rares and mythics, that's a whole nother story. I'll save some of them, but I don't always save all of them. The do they have going on? Good question, though. We drew 2 Bruces. Bruce and Bruce. Oh, we're winning all the way through. We haven't lost in Platinum 3, folks. We got here and we haven't lost. What the f***? I always get my ass kicked all day. I stuck through it, finally teched the deck out right. Okay, we got to mulligan that. We'll get rid of one of the appraisers, I think, because that can get us a second red, and that's 4 lands for the Quintorias. We only need 1 land draw. Yeah, I know, Stro City. Well, hey, it came around. I got all my anger out, and I like this deck. I think that's what it comes down to, is I feel like this deck is strong enough. Any deck, this is like kind of like the mid-range that I play because it gets through all the bullshit. It's got enough scry, it's got enough card draw, it's got exile, it's got all sorts of ways. The Discover is a way to filter through the deck and get what you need. So yeah, I like it. Okay, well, I don't think we need any more land. We're fine. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Please do not collect $200 when you pass go. Oh, this is going to be countered, huh? I bet this will be countered with this deck. See, I don't know. I think I just have a sneaking suspicion. I have a sneaking suspicion that the new set's going to be kind of mid, if not lame. I just have this feeling because last set was strong. Murders of Karlov Manor was just mid. I have a feeling like they don't go overpowered in sets each time. Like otherwise their power creep gets too big. And it's creatures, so they can kind of get away with it as long as they make some cool furry creature shit. No, that doesn't make me lose hope. It just makes me feel like they can get away with not overpowering shit. Because they're like, well, we didn't make overpowered, but we did this. We gave you a squirrel that has the I shit on things and I throw acorns at people or whatever. Like, they have a way to kind of get away with not going overpowered is basically what I'm trying to say. God, this guy is so good. Alright. Chat, you gotta go down. Alright. I want you to see this badass here. So, well, my phone is being charged. Let me go see if I can get it. Let me see if it's charged enough. %, from 5%. I'd say that's good enough. All right, let's go back. Oh, I gotta go live. It comes back to where it was. All right. What happened? Get rid of the flyer. Yeah, I mean, as long as that 5-year to infinity set doesn't go too crazy, I'm okay with it. Put some stock stuff in, a 4-mana sweeper, I'm okay with that. You know, Landwar Elves is a good mana rock, but a mana dork, whatever you want to call it, but it's only green. Like, people are freaking the out. That enchantment, Day of Judgment, I want to say it's called, that can come out and basically you cast all spells for free, that's ridiculous. That shouldn't be in standard for 5 years, but this guy's so good. Alright, well, we lose all of them to keep our Quintorius alive, and that's fine. Dims the brakes. Giving up. Counterspell? Some cards get annoying as fuck. Just look at the enchantment deck. Imagine playing that for another 3. Oh god, yeah. Selesnya enchantments for another 3 years would be a nightmare, huh? Yeah, they got no more lives. That's my guess. Oh, what a pull! What a pull! Oh shit, your board just goes away. Well, your Wandering Emperor can stay there, but your attacking next turn goes the away. The no more lives, you can do the no more lives. I got 3 mana. Yeah, you can count. I can count. You can do your no more lives. I'll spin the 3, or don't do the no more lives, and I'll plot one of the stinger backs. Your call, buddy. I'm not going to say nice to them because I think they're just genuinely thinking like, should I do it? Is it worth it? It's almost worth it to do it. They're going to be so mad when they realize that I was just going to plot and plop a new spirit. We're good. Virtue, okay. Another wedding. Okay. They really want to announce these weddings, huh? They are serious about these weddings. Yeah, we'll exchange. I'm fine with that shit. If that's what you want to do, your choice. They're just tokens on a board as far as I'm concerned. I don't get attached to my shit like most people. What's up, Zegon? Hope you've been well. I put a new Cities video up today on YouTube, FYI. Yeah, I know you got no more lives. I still got the mana. I mean, it was the most obvious thing ever. Take your token machine. Your good token machine, I should say. sit back. You gotta play cool with this deck. Okay. Nice draw. They definitely would have used that if they had it before, I think. You want to draw, or are you gonna... Yeah, you're just gonna create a token. Okay. That's what I thought. See if they have another No More Lies. If they do, they're gonna use it. They did not. I guessed right. Sweet. What do we have in graveyard? Oh, we got a lot in the graveyard. Oh, they're going to not let me do it, though. They realized I was looking at my graveyard. They're like, all right, we ain't playing that game. Just come with the thunder. If they come with everything, I have to block with everything. Yeah. So that we don't lose our big boy. That'd be 5. That's fine. It's a wipe, basically. They got 2 mana left. We're on a heater right now, so they're going to use it. Oh, good. So there's no counters. Raw Fiends. It's just a Raw Fiend deck? That's it? Okay. I probably should have done the stinger back and then put it in there. Oh, yes. What a draw. Oh, yeah. Elish, Norn. Oh, look at that board now. They're going to wipe. Watch. They just drew a wipe. They've been sitting on a wipe. Or maybe not. Raffine, okay. They're definitely not sitting on a wipe if they threw the Raffine out. Wandering Emperor, okay. So they're going big again. Fair enough. Okay, we go like this. Angel Fire, the stinger back. We just keep going up. Yeah, you're not going to let that go, are you? Oh, you're right. It probably could have been lethal. I'm playing for 7 hours. It's 4 in the morning. I'm tired. You're probably right. Oh, well, it still happens. Oh, it didn't work? Oh, shit. I thought I could have used it then. Oh, well. I guess they got a wipe. We're done, but otherwise it's a win. Sunfall, I'm guessing. Virtue. No, they don't have Sunfall. Oh, so we still win. They're probably thinking, like, this idiot missed lethal. Oh, whoops. Yeah, but still got it. Wow, wow. I've never done this before. Gotten 2 days dailies done in one stream. That has never happened.